Overwatch 2 updates.
Hello, heroes of Overwatch. The team has been making great progress on the development of Overwatch 2. Daily playtests and feedback have given us confidence that we're creating something you're going to love. At the same time, we want to get the game in your hands soon, which leads to why I'm here today. But before I get to that, I want to thank our players for your continued support. We recognize
Guys, is Jeff at home?
We haven't communicated well, haven't kept you up to date, and honestly, we've let you down when it comes to delivering Overwatch content. We hear you, and we're committed to more continual updates on all things Overwatch 2. This starts with my update to you today. Based on your feedback, we've taken some time to rethink Overwatch 2 with the singular goal of ensuring it is a living game, serving our players with exciting content on a regular basis. And we are shifting our plan for Overwatch 2 to enable you to play it sooner. This starts with us decoupling the PvP features of the game from the PvE systems so we can bring you PvP sooner. This includes the new 5v5 team format, new heroes, new maps, the new push game mode, significant hero updates and reworks, and many new gameplay features, including, for example, a new ping system. When you put it all together, this represents the most new content we have brought to our game since launch.
Guys, this is risky. Guys, I'm not a product manager, a genius. Blizzard knows what they're doing. But if they're releasing PvP first and then PvE, guys, they're missing a big timing window of interest of people who haven't played the game, who are involved and interested in the character's stories or whatever. People will see Overwatch 2 and they'll think, oh, this is Overwatch 2, and they'll stop thinking about it. Right? So the push for the stories, and the characters, and the big push of people that go from PvE to PvP is completely lost. Instead, you only get from PvP to PvP, and people from PvE might not even jump in when PvP comes out. It's just risky. It is incredibly risky.
Let me take a moment to share how we got here. A few years ago, we made the call to focus our team's development efforts almost entirely on Overwatch 2. And as development of the sequel stretched on, it meant that the live game received less focus. It meant that we were no longer delivering on one of our core values, to support our game by updating it and delivering content on a regular basis. Today's change in approach enables us to deliver frequent PvP content to the live game with the goal of far exceeding Overwatch's previous rate of content release and making the live game the most vibrant and dynamic PvP experience anywhere. In that spirit, I'd like to share that we are beginning Overwatch 2 PvP testing this week with a closed alpha containing many of these PvP features, as well as a new hero Sojourn. The alpha will be run under NDA and be limited to Blizzard employees and key partners like Overwatch League pros as they get ready for the next season. I'm also excited to announce that we will be opening the first closed PvP beta in late April. So we can start.
Guys, all I can say is that today I missed it, but
testing this content with more players. If you're interested in participating in this upcoming beta, please visit playoverwatch.com.
I had to do my taxes, motherfucker! I had to do my taxes!
Following that first beta test, we are planning additional public PvP beta testing later in the year, which will include new features, new maps, and yes, new heroes. I want to come back to how we started this conversation, improving our communication to all of you. We know you are eager for more information. As I stated earlier, starting now, we will be communicating much more frequently about our plans.
I'm chilling.
During and after each beta, we'll share updates about what we're learning, changes we're considering, and what we'll look to test next. We look forward to working with you to make Overwatch 2 amazing together. This is going to be an exciting year for Overwatch, and we're looking forward to taking this journey together. Thank you for your dedication, your passion, and your patience. I can't wait to see players in our alpha and future.
Guys, I have other players said that they're in the alpha or whatnot. I have other players that are not Overwatch League people have admitted that they're in it, or are they all locked behind NDA?
Beta builds, and of course, the entire team can't wait to get Overwatch 2 in your hands. Thanks for watching, be good to each other, and we'll talk soon.
Interesting. Yeah. Nah, I wasn't part of that. Okay. Guys, I'll give you guys a 1-minute speech, okay, and then we're moving on. Ready? Ah! Don't mute the stream. Guys, let me explain, okay? You think that lore is irrelevant. You think that stories and environments and the world that the companies create are whatever, okay? But stories, lore, and everything that isn't gameplay is the backbone that supports the game when the experience isn't at. It's what makes the game live on and evolve. Okay. Think about Overwatch. Think about Overwatch again. At first it was a big hit, right? Boom, right? Big hit. The story, because at the beginning Overwatch wasn't meant to be a shooter. It wasn't. The game was not meant to be a shooter. I'm pretty sure the game was called Titans at first. It was gonna be WoW's pretty much like the next WoW, pretty much, right? Titan it was called, and literally overnight said, "Fuck it, we're making a shooter." Literally, so they said anyway. Okay, so the stories, the environment, the world was rich of stories and content, right? So whenever the gaming, the actual, so this is a player experience. This is player experience. The blue line is player experience, right? You know, people like the game, boom, but then the games are going down in how people enjoy the game, right? Right? But what remains? What do you think remains? What do people remember? The richness. People are still engaged with Overwatch. Why? It's lingering. Because of the richness, because of all the stories and the porn. But why you guys? Oh wait, man, why do you guys always doing this shit, man? Why are you guys always doing this shit, man? Okay. And I think games these days need to understand this philosophy. It's very important. I'm gonna give you 2 examples of games that did not do this, that struggle to have their players engaged with the characters. Big games. Apex, Valorant. Some of the biggest shooter games out there. Some of the biggest, and League. League is a very good job at coming back from that. But still, they failed to introduce the characters in a meaningful way, with a lot of story, with a lot of whatever, right? Now, nobody really gives a shit. Now they're going later on, and later on, guys, is my fucking hair. I'm sorry, I can't. Let's just fucking move on. I can't get today. I can't talk. I can't do anything. I'm sorry, man. But the hairs in my face, it's so bad, man. I'm about to start crying. Okay, guys, I'll watch this 1 minute video.